All right. We're back here with another episode of Full Time Radio here at the ABM 101. I'm your host, Johnny Checks.
And you already know, man, it's Ron Stroll, man, filling in for the gang. ABM 101 shit, man. Whole lot of.
And you guys already know, man, first and foremost, for the record, fuck trash rappers.
Fuck them.
So, here we go, man. This week is starting off the February. So this month we're doing the ladies. So we're gonna have
for the ladies,
some strong women who do business things and do what they do. So this first interview for this month, we're gonna be having Lanice London coming out here, and this girl, she's great. She's talented with the camera, man. She's awesome with it. And I've seen a lot of her videos and all that, and she's definitely skilled. So we're gonna be seeing her later on in the episode, and so. My boys J. Dot and Craig Lynch right now are out there in Vineland tearing up a show for the night. So it's me and your boy N.I.
Yeah.
Holding it down for the full-time radio show.
You already know, man. It's like I'm on every show, man. I feel like I'm, special guest, man. I'm, happy to be here, man.
Yeah, man. That's how it goes.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna steal a segment from my show, you know what I'm saying? Music news that you could use, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Air It Out Radio and Fire Chick, man, for putting together, like, such a dope event, man. Like, this event was, like, no other event. I've been to it. It reminded me of, like, a festival that I've been to. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was, like, a festival, an indoor festival, like, for music artists and, like, anybody that was in the music field. It was the radio outlet. It was down North Philly. You know what I'm saying? Air It Out Radio, Fire Chick, I gotta shout her out. You know what I'm saying? All the radio stations, the top internet radio stations and podcasts. And the Tri-State was there, man. You know what I'm saying? Some talented photographers. We met a lot of different artists. Like, the shit was just dope. You know what I mean? The dopest part about it is ABM was in there mobbing. You know what I'm saying?
As we do.
We're just holding that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the artists that, connected with us and, you know what I'm saying, was interviewed on our little, red carpet. What was it? The stone carpet and all that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's just doing their thing, man. You know what I mean? We here. ABM 101. It's the gang.
Definitely. You already know it's the family, man. That's the movement. So, yeah, my boys Craig Lynch and J. Dot right now. They're down there in Vineland doing a show. It's 706 East Landis Ave, Vineland, New Jersey. If you're not doing nothing right now tonight, go head down there and show some love to my man.
Down there.
It's called the Back to the Juicer is the name of the show. People performing right now, so go check that out, man. Stop sitting on your couches and watching the same episodes of TV you always watch, man. Go out there and do something.
Get down there. Real shit, you know what I'm saying? We here holding it down. We should have went to Vineland and live broadcasting.
Right, on the stage.
We got the live broadcast and everything, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to 95 North, man. All boss moves.
Definitely
man.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying? We making all kinds of boss moves. So next time we just going we get live broadcast from down there.
Yeah, so stay tuned to pay attention to everybody. We're gonna be doing mobile broadcasting now. That's what we're getting into these days. So
a lot. Whole lot of.
Yeah, man. Like I said, we got that big show on March 3rd coming up, man. It's going to be at the Voltage for the Nonstop Entertainment coming from New York. So we actually got a live broadcast being set up there, man. They actually gave us the honors to sit there and broadcast on the stage. So you already know, man. We're going to be seeing Gilly the Kid over there, Cuban Links, Chrissy Monroe, Flyboy Chris, all the VH1, everything, man. It's going to be a good time, man. You got the model runway going on, b-boy dance competition, everything's for cash prizes, giving out media packages, everything, man. It's pretty nice, man. So March 3rd, Voltage, check that out.
And also in March, man, we putting together our showcase, our big showcase, the ABM 101 live concert. Now last year this shit was at capacity and it was on 53rd and Woodland. You know what I'm saying? Now we gotta move it. We're gonna move it. I think we're moving it down to this spot in Darby or whatever. We're gonna check it out. I mean, we keep you posted, but right now we booking slots for all that shit, and slots is filling up. So don't hit me on the Instagram. Make sure y'all at 95 North on the Instagram, at ABM 101 Worldwide .radio.studios on the Instagram. please don't text my phone asking me for a slot, because, you know what I'm saying, February the shortest month, you know, Black History Month and all that, but it's going to end real soon. So once March get here, it's a Rizna app. So get your slots now, man.
Hey, don't be hesitating.
March 13th, I think. I don't know. But ABN 101 live concert. You know what I'm saying? Get with it.
Come check out the whole family, you heard?
Yeah.
So, everybody tuned in right now, man. We got something special going on right now, man. I mean, this weekend, in a couple days, we're having the Super Bowl
in a couple
for
hours.
the Birds. You understand?
Yeah.
So, it's been since, I think it was 2004 since this happened. And, we got a rematch against Tom Brady's ass. All right,
cheating ass. Look, check out my tag. I had got a tag. I was on the news and shit. They was giving out 50 free Eagles tats and shit.
Nice.
It's like, get down there. I got there, was like 7 people there. My mom always watching the news and shit. She's like, get down there and go get a tattoo.
Yeah, free tattoo of the
free
Eagles.
I can't be late.
Right.
Yeah, but I bleed green. When I was bleeding on the joint, it was green.
You're coming out green.
Yeah, it was coming out green,
right.
man. I bleed green, man. That's what we doing, man. And like Sunday, it's gonna be lit. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be nuts, man.
Broad Street gonna be crazy on Sunday after we kick their ass. Tom
You
Brady
already know.
cheating ass. We gonna fuck you up, Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, Tom Brady ain't ready for it, man. You can see everybody talking about it, saying they ain't ever seen Tom Brady be this nervous and all that.
Tom Brady, we gonna fuck you up.
This game, in my opinion, is gonna come down to the battle of the trenches. So we got the #1 rated offensive line for the Patriots, but we have the #1 ranked defensive line almost ever. So Tom Brady, man,
We gonna fuck you up, Tom Brady.
and put an extra pair of pads on, bro. You're gonna fucking need them.
You can't cheat this time. We ain't going for that shit, you cheating ass.
Nah, we all over that, man. You got exposed too much on that. There ain't no more cheating, man. So, hell yeah, looking forward to that, man. I'm so hyped. I can't believe this. I actually got a feeling in me like it's gonna happen. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna happen, man. Shout out to all the Vikings fans in Minnesota that gotta bear witness the Eagles kicking y'all ass and then, coming to y'all house and kicking some more ass at y'all stadium with them purple ass seats.
Yeah, facts, man. I hope you all be alright after this, man. So I gotta say,
What's your predictions on the game?
my prediction is I do not think it's gonna be a blowout.
I think we're gonna kick the ass.
I think it's possible we will possibly be 2 touchdowns ahead, though. I don't think we're gonna 21 them, but I think we could 14 them. So I think it might be like I'm gonna say probably I'm gonna go with 28. Eagles might hit 28, and the Patriots maybe not even 14. So I think we're gonna contain them. Honestly, they can't run the ball, and then it's up to me to think. It's up to the D line. I feel like it's gonna hold them from passing too by getting in Tom Brady's face.
Yeah.
So that's my prediction. How it's gonna go.
I feel like it's gonna be like 20, like you said, 28, like in between 28 and like 32, and I think we're gonna stop them at like 7 something. Like,
Yeah, I don't see them getting over 20.
Yeah, I don't see them doing that to us because they already shook. You know what I'm saying? They said the Eagles is coming out the Meek Mill Dreams and Nightmares. So
Yeah,
shout out
I
to
seen that
you know what
earlier.
I'm saying?
Definitely. Great
Free
move.
Meek Mills, man. You know what I'm saying? The Chasers. You know what I'm saying? We holding it down, man.
Hell yeah, he'll be in there watching that, man.
Yeah.
Prouder than anything.
Right, and that shit come on, man. We gon' Tom Brady. Hey, somebody get Tom Brady on the fucking line, man.
Yeah, tell him to call the ABM 101 station. You know what I mean? Let's do
man.
that.
Tom Brady, we gonna fuck you up, man.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
man.
trash quarterbacks.
Yeah, fuck for the record. Fuck trash quarterbacks.
The cheating ass.
Fuck. Yeah, so I think that I think Fletcher Cox is gonna have a crazy game, man. Like he just gets so hyped. And I don't see him being more hyped than he's ever been than in this game right now.
Yeah.
Long, he's gonna be making a big statement too. He's gonna be on the weak side most of the time, attacking the offensive line. I haven't really checked in to see who the players are for the offensive line for the Patriots now, but I just know everybody on that team's getting pretty old, man, and everybody on the Eagles is pretty young, man. So
We healthy, we husky out there, underdogs.
I feel like we're really gonna, second quarter the hell out of them. Second half of the game, I think we're gonna take off on them.
Hey, Tom Brady, we gonna fuck you up, dog. Real shit. The underdog's gonna bite that ass.
I feel like Foles is gonna be fine, honestly.
Yeah.
I think he'll do all right. Especially once he gets a couple passes off, man. I think he's just going to roll with it, honestly. And that's for everybody out there who was talking shit about Foles. Look at the team now. I like to look at it that, like, this year, like, if we win in the Super Bowl with the team that we got now, then we come back next year with Carson Wentz coming back.
Oh, man. It's going to be ugly.
Jason Peters possibly coming back. Then we get to activate Jones, who got hurt right as the draft went on, who was, I think, the second or third overall cornerback to get picked out of the draft. So the dude's a monster. So we're going to have another cornerback for pass defense. And then we're going to have Hicks coming back, another linebacker. So we got 4 upgrades from what we're playing with right now, who just whooped the Vikings' ass,
right,
who was rated the #1 defense. And we got it we got everybody for a couple years.
It didn't seem like the #1 defense when we was playing them.
Nah, I don't know what the hell they'd be ranked on that, man. Probably NA, not available.
Stats not available. Nah. Let's shout out to everybody that was just doubting the Eagles, period, man. You know what I'm saying? We here, man. You know what I'm saying? Hate it or love it, y'all gonna be on Broad Street enjoying y'all motherfucking self and the festivities, man.
Definitely. I think for the game. What are you doing for the game, man?
I don't know. Actually, we were supposed to be having something here, man. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to see if we could get the big screen TV and, you know what I'm saying, just we mob. We you know what I'm saying, have a Super Bowl party, man. You know what I'm saying? We record some music, you know what I mean? Have a couple chickians come over, you know what I'm saying? Couple bottles, you know what I'm saying? We turn up, man.
Couple bottles, couple models.
You know, couple models, couple bottles.
Sounds good,
Moscato, you know.
Going full throttle, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
full time shit, man.
Hell yeah.
All boss moves, man.
Yeah, I'm still contemplating on it, man. I got a lot of invites to places, but I'm trying to figure out if they're having that big Jumbotron TV over there at the stadium.
Yeah, they might as well. Ain't nobody over there.
Because I only can imagine, there's going to be a lot of people going over there doing the same
You know what would have
thing.
been dope and nobody probably thought of yet? For them to actually had a fucking game at the
Stadium.
The stadium.
Yeah.
You put that shit on the screens. You know what I'm saying? You fill up all the seats.
And just
You
let people
fill up
in.
the field.
They can make the money.
They can make the money and put a stage up there. Have a couple people come in between the. You know what I'm saying? They had all the commercials up there.
Hell yeah.
That should be dope.
I
man.
feel like that's something that
And I need 15% of that when, you know what I'm saying, if y'all
when y'all bite on that idea
y'all
right
bite
there.
on that shit. So when I come to that motherfucking gate, don't be acting all crazy like y'all don't know who I'm in. Yeah, I said it. Who I'm in.
Y'all remember that, all right? NI from ABM 101, you heard?
I said it.
So when we come collecting, you know what I mean? Wearing
Exactly.
wearing them specific outfits,
Right.
and you already know what it is up front. So yeah, no, it's a great idea though. I feel like every year, whatever state's team is in there, they should do that.
Right, especially because most of the time it don't be in the city. You know what I mean?
And I brought this up with somebody, and they were saying that as they were talking to people that a reason why they might not do something like that is because they're saying that they could take away the businesses from the bars that they're supposed to make that night. So it's a catch-22. It's a catch-22.
They
So
ain't gonna take away from the bars because everybody not going to the stadium to buy a ticket to see the Eagles and they not there.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like so many people are going to be in Philly regardless that the bars are going to be filled up and the stadium could get filled up
Right.
anyway.
It's bars in the stadium. You know what I'm saying? And the bars on the streets and everywhere is going to be, you know what I mean, just like an Eagles game. When the Eagles is actually there playing, the bars is doing fine.
Right.
They doing real good. Even though the game got bills that's $13. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you go to the bars,
They're
that
still
shit-
packed.
Yeah, that shit's
Right.
still packed.
There's going to be a lot more people.
Yeah, you can't catch a break, go down Center City when the game is on. You can't even get in. Some places.
That's true.
Yeah.
I remember when the Phillies did this and they won the World Series. I was home with my family and we were watching the game. As soon as that last pitch got thrown and we knew that they won the game, we literally all jumped in our cars, without even talking about it.
Right.
We all just did it. It just happened. We all drive out to Philly and we went straight to the stadium.
Right. That shit was
and it was nuts. Yeah. people everywhere, like up in trees, like every level you're looking
On the
around.
poles and shit.
They were knocking down the statues in front of the stadium. And I remember this one stuck with me, yo. We went to the parking lot. There's a guy who's all hype about it winning. Here's how he chose to celebrate: was having everybody flip his car, his own car, upside down, light it on fire, and letting everybody come up and hitting it with whatever they had in their hand. A bottle, a bat was being passed around and all that. And this dude's having fun destroying his own car.
Insurance, man.
So Philly is gonna have it. You already know.
Shout out to him. The only reason why that wouldn't be possible now is because of Instagram, social media. When he did it, he probably got paid. You know what I'm saying? Vandalism. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit that goes on, man.
Yeah,
that's called
smart.
making the boss move.
Yeah, that's smart. I'm gonna get the New Year's card now.
Yeah, he said, man, look, man, I was down Broad Street with the Phillies game, and they flipped my
They
shit,
won,
lit it on fire.
Yeah.
Man.
I was like, that's a smart move.
Just Range Rover
Yeah.
me now. Just, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Yeah, nah, so, some crazy shit goes on. I can only imagine what's going to happen, with the football fans. I feel like that's a lot tougher crowd.
Yeah,
you know what I
definitely
mean?
tougher
Oh,
crowd.
man. It's going to be wild out there. It's going to be a great time. So, yeah, I might want to be there, like, straight up at the stadium just for when it happens, man. Just as well. I'm already out there because I feel like once it happens, it's going to be, driving-wise, you already know, almost impossible to drive to the city.
But that's how it is, though. When they beat the Vikings, I was in South Philly and everybody was watching the game. Instantly, like, when you first noticed that the game was over, like, you know what I'm saying, they couldn't come back. Like, everybody, finished eating and everything, went outside, and everybody just walked to Broad Street.
Yep.
Like, as you walk into Broad Street, you just see all these people just, like, coming out of nowhere.
Everywhere.
And everybody just start walking the same direction.
Yep.
People start screaming. As you get closer to Broad Street is on fire. They even greased the fucking
poles,
light
I heard.
poles with
Yeah.
Crisco.
And I heard people were still getting
They
up on them
still
now.
got up there. Shout out to
Yeah.
Crisco, man. You know what I'm saying? We championship shit, man.
Definitely,
Can't
man.
stop the parade.
Nah.
Parade? Oh,
Ooh,
man.
that ground's gonna shake.
Oh, man. When we get back from Minnesota with that motherfucking chip, oh, man. Oh, man.
It's gonna be. There ain't even gonna be no words that can express what's gonna go down.
At
We
all.
already know. The whole country knows what's gonna happen. Oh man.
But get ready for the memes and shit. You know how they go.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be coming out like all crazy. Cowboys fans, be ready to
Yeah.
get slaughtered, and you know what I mean. So you guys can't hit us with that. Oh, you guys don't got a ring no anymore and all that.
I got
So
one ring. And like, man, them old ass rings y'all got over there.
yeah,
We
like
ain't even gonna waste no time on those cowgirls or nothing like that. It's, you know what I'm saying, bleed green season.
all day.
You know what I'm saying? This Sunday, Tom Brady, we gonna fuck you up. Bottom line.
Just know that.
Know that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Back on the lighter side though, you know what I'm saying, with this rap shit, check what you think about like the industry right now, like, as like the music, like how everything is playing out, like what they play on the radio and all that shit.
See, the radio is a touchy subject for me, man. It's like making my heart bleed these days, to be honest with you. Cause I like skill. You know what I mean? I like talent. I don't like hearing these guys sitting there repeating themselves over and over again, weak ass lyrics, no strength to them. Everybody's recycling bars. Nobody's coming up with original shit no more. So to me, right now, that shit needs to be boycotted, man. Every real talented rapper, everybody's got to collectively do their part in slaughtering these dudes. Like Joyner Lucas is doing it. He's one of the leading guys who's slaughtering the mumble rap and all these other ass rappers. Then we got some of the OGs coming back, like with Fab and Jada bringing out the Freddie vs. Jason and all that. Like
Yeah, Friday on Elm Street.
Friday on Elm Street. Yeah, they're so like I feel like it's coming to a point that if everybody who's really got them bars and everybody who's really talented in it, we keep pushing right now, it's gonna overshine it. And then this era that's going on right now, whatever the fuck anybody could call it, I don't know, is gonna fade away, I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not too far away from that.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a fad, and everything is sounding repetitive, and you know what I'm saying. Like, and after a while, it's like, you know, people gonna get tired of it. People want to go back to, like, all right, let's go back to the old rap when people was actually like rapping, and you could, like, you know, like when you listen to rap in the 90s and the 80s or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, that person was narrating a story. He was coming from a place. He was bringing the place to you. Like, it was a feeling. It was a mood. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a painting. Like Pac said, if you take, like, just some words and throw them on a wall, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's poetry. Like, it'll turn into, like, poetry or some old cool shit. You know what I mean? But these guys, if you take the shit that they were saying and you throw it on the wall, that shit'll look like Scrabble, Chet.
Dog shit, man. That's dog shit on the wall, man.
Like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's not art.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's like a double standard for this shit, because, like, you know, you be in a club and, you know, the bitches like it. You ever be in a car with a chick and she like, oh yeah. She listening to every new hip hop mumble rap, and like, you probably never heard it. Like, cause you be in the car like,
what the fuck? When's it gonna be over?
right.
Yeah.
But, you know, but they feel it, and that's the, you know what I'm saying, that's the target. You like, I mean, you don't want to be old man. You gotta get with the shit. So some of the shit kind of, you know what I mean? But it's just like, like, it should be subcategories for this shit. Like,
Yeah.
you can't call that shit rap.
Nah.
Like, I don't think you could stand like two people next to each other and say, oh, these people do the same thing. That's just like if Lil Yachty was standing here
With Joe Budden or something.
with Joe Buttons.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's say somebody else, because Joe Buttons, first of all, Joe Buttons wouldn't even be in the same facility
Nah, he'd make sure.
with Lil Yachty. He said, who? Lil Yachty? Lil Yachty's going to be there. I'm not.
Yeah.
Let's say somebody that'll probably actually show up. Maybe somebody like J. Cole, they probably would be. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole and Lil Yachty was standing here right now. There's no way in hell that you could say, oh, them is rappers. They do the same thing.
Right.
That's disrespectful.
That is. And I believe the same thing, that there has to be some kind of a category for them to be like a whole new genre.
Yeah.
Basically, that's how different it is. And the shame about it is now is actually a lot of these guys' beats. This is what upsets me too a little bit. A lot of their beats are great. There's a lot of good new beats out here in the industry now.
Yeah.
They got these fuckboys on them. You're destroying the beat. To me, like, I sit here and I hear these beats and all that, I'm like, yo, you know, I know some work could be fucking done on these beats, for
Right,
real.
absolutely.
And they're just being wasted.
And you just on a beat playing.
Yeah, just not even taking it seriously. Like, I feel like that's disrespect to the beat makers too.
Right.
Like, they're supplying you with something that, you know, is like A grade, like all the way up. Like, that shit's like some nice talent making these beats, and then they're over there just fucking nodding off, you know, on their shit, whatever, and not even really putting any effort into it. So
Yeah.
I don't like that either,
I
man.
mean, it's somewhat the producers now too. We all got to band together, man. The producers stop selling these beats
To these whack rappers.
I mean, and that's hard to say, because as a producer, you know what I'm saying, like 9 times out of 10, he probably don't give a shit who bought the beat. They got the check. Like, let's get it. You know what I mean? But they got to stop. Like, something's got to, you know what I'm saying, like, just to bring back the culture.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
because
saying?
that's just, once they get them beats, man, like, nobody can use them no more again. Nobody with talent can touch them beats because they got wasted. It's somebody else's now
Fucking
who
ruined.
didn't deserve it.
Yeah, man.
So there's a lot of changes that need to be made, man. But I see it on the low. Like, the media doesn't want to pay attention to it or all that on that level, but it's definitely being moved, man. It's definitely, the movement's going on with getting this era out of the way. Now everybody's system.
Yeah. That's how that shit go, man. Check who we got callers and shit. If you had to have like a top 5, like, who would be in your top 5? Who's in your top 5?
Oh, man. All right. So my top 5 all time. I would have to, honestly, I would put Jadakiss on it. This isn't in an order, guys. This is just 5. I'm not putting in any type of order. I would go Jadakiss.
Kiss.
Always loved him.
Kiss is actually my favorite rapper.
He's actually mine, too. He's my favorite.
And like I'm gonna touch on that for a minute. And like I say that because like to be somebody's favorite, like he's my favorite rapper because like, you know what I'm saying? Like I never heard a verse weak from Kiss. Like every time Kiss got on the track or he got on the song, like he took the shit serious. Like it's on the tip. Like he would embarrass the person whose song that it actually is. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's my thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm a wordsmith. Like, so what I do is like, you know what I'm saying? Like I take the craft serious. It's like this shit is real. Like to me, this shit is like, it's just like for real. Like every word, like everything. Cause at the end of the night, like as an artist, like, you know, I hear this shit. So for me, it's like, man, like I gotta kill this shit every bar. Like I take my craft so serious, and like sometimes these guys, they just be playing with it, man. And I can't relate to that, cause I come from, you know, back when you would be in a cipher or something, like, and a lot of guys couldn't even get in the cipher. You know what I'm saying? Like the cipher was so serious that you couldn't even like you wasn't even allowed near the cipher if you wasn't like one of those bulls. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays they just letting anybody get on the mic, they letting anybody do whatever, and the shit is just goofy, man. Like you gotta be like dedicated to the shit. And like with Kiss, like I feel like it was never like a weak verse. It was never a time where like he just lagged. He got on the track with somebody and he started sounding like them. He like, you know what I'm saying? Every time he kills shit, like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about getting on the song. If I get on the song, cause I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah. That's my whole main goal, to fuck you up on this song.
Hell
especially
yeah.
if it's your song and you want me on it.
Yeah.
Real bad. So
Oh,
they could be like, oh damn, who was the second boy that was on that joint? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta take advantage of things like that,
Shit
man.
like that, that's an opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Great opportunity.
To share fans, like, you know what I mean? And that's
Right.
That's the most
Instantly
important part.
it happens, man. You can go from getting a couple people to everybody.
Right.
Just from doing that.
one feature.
So yeah, definitely I agree with all that, man. He's I've never really heard anything trash from him, and that's what I gotta say. The amount of years he's been doing it,
Right.
on top of the skill, and I think he has a great sound too, as far as it goes to being like straight up, just he's nice. There's, you know, like he's my favorite. So
So you had Kiss,
and then I'm gonna have to go and put Fabulous on the list,
Fab, Loso.
because he comes out with some haymaker songs, and his flow. I like the one of the things I like about him is if you hear the way he flows on these beats, he actually makes his voice and flow an add on to the beat, like he's adding another depth to the beat. So I've noticed that on some songs. I gotta say Cassidy would be on there.
I like Cassidy.
Cassidy is in my mind one of the greatest also. So I gotta so that's 3. So yeah, usually those are my 3. I gotta see. This question's always the hardest question, I feel like.
Right, because you was like, yo, do I leave this person out? Or it's like, who? You know what I mean? This is definitely a... But this question always gets the, like, you know what I mean, like, in depth with the person. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can really tell what kind of person they are based
From
on their
who
top
choosing.
5. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, of all times. Like, you ask a young guy nowadays, he'll be like, Lil Wayne. Like, how? Like, how do you...
Yeah.
Like, you don't start off like that.
I like I'd actually Big L. I like Big L on there, man.
Big L.
Big L. I feel like he was gonna be so huge with his stuff. Like he was nice, man. I like Big L a lot. He was ahead of his time too.
Absolutely.
So I gotta get the 5th spot. Damn. 5th spot. Who would I put you on with?
No, but based on your top 5, your top 4, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like you're a stickler for like lyrics and like real music, like pain music, like music that you put you in the mood to like do something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like when you're about to go, you know, ride on something or play like a sport or something, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to go play
exactly.
sport, you know what I'm saying? You get yourself geared up to, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, almost something that gets my blood pumping, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I would have thought you would said Joe Buttons and shit.
Yeah, Joe Budden's good. I just don't know if he's right there on my 5. I think he could be there. He's a 5 or a 6 man.
Yeah, 6 man, 6 man.
Yeah, you already know.
Jump off. You know what I'm saying?
So, all right, guys, we got our guests coming in here now. So, I'm gonna come in here and get them settled up. Like I said, we got Lanice London in the building. So, I'll be back with them in a minute. So everybody stay tuned.
Again, man, you know the gang is down there. What's the address for the show that they at right now, man? You know what I'm saying? Because they down there holding it down. They said they about to get on stage. Let me see. They about to rip the shit down. The address is 706 East Landis Ave, Violin, New Jersey. 706 East Landis Ave, Violin, New Jersey, man. The spot is actually called The Juicer. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, man? You already know. Non-stop working, man. You know. You know what I mean? That's 706. My guy. Hey, how you feel? You know what I'm saying? It's like a family reunion in this joint. You know what I'm saying? She brought the whole gang out. You know what I'm saying? Gang shit. Yeah. Shut the door. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 706 East Landis Avenue, Vineland, New Jersey, man. My guys out there, you know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah, so if you ain't doing nothing, man, get your ass out there and
full time and holding it down.
And go turn up with the squad out there.
For the gang.
You already know. So we're back here now. We got Lanice London in the fucking building.
In the building.
Let's go.
We go way back.
Facts. Small world, you already know.
What's up with you though, cuz? What's new?
Chilling, yo, just working, you know what I'm saying? Like really grinding with the photography and videography and just really trying, you know, build something. You know what I'm saying? Like I know how it was as an artist, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You want something done, but niggas just trying to charge you a rack for a video and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm out here trying to, you know, be creative and just give an artist a you know, a cheaper alternative, you know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's about it.
Pause. Give them a little background of what you know what I'm saying? Because for the people that might not see, I know, you know what I'm saying? Make me pull the YouTubes up and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right, it's known. It's known.
I used to rap. Like, I used to rap heavy, you know what I'm saying? Like I had a record with Gilly. You know, we performed at the TLA. Like, I used to really do this rap thing. But,
okay.
You know, it just, I don't know. Like, I kind of just transformed my creative energy into photography and videography. So it wasn't like oh, fuck rap or nothing like that. But I was still able to get my creative out through this. So, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I don't really, like, for real, I don't even really miss rapping for real. Like, it's cool, but I like this more. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's good to go with something you like.
It's like once you get into the, like, as an artist, like, the artist thing is to, like, you know what I'm saying, to get out there and, you know what I'm saying, pump your brand. You know what I'm saying? But as you get into the industry, like, you know what I'm saying, like, the people that stepped away from being an artist and did something else, like, focused in on the business now. Now you can look at an artist and be like, all right, I know what this artist need. I know what this and that, X, Y, Z, and you can put together a plan. The artist the last person to get paid. That was the worst part for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still rap, but you know, people like, yo, you still rap? I'm like, yeah, I still rap. You know what I'm saying? But I got other shit that I got to do with this music shit that's going, you know what I mean? Give me, roll out the envelope, you know what I'm saying? Roll out the red carpet for the rap shit to come.
So I want to introduce my, you know, my right hand, my creative director, like my partner, Ace Audemars. Like, he really been helping me get this shit together. You know what I'm saying? And really like push the brand and make it what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, like we've been grinding together, like really getting this shit together. So, you know, that formal introduction is always, you know.
But Ace ain't no stranger to the station.
Hell yeah.
Ace done set the shit on fire a couple times. He coming down here on some cool shit for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? On your business shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
Just stay relevant.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, always got to keep something moving, man. Always think about elevating everything that you're doing, too. Consistency is a great thing, man.
So, you know, I definitely got my other shooter in the building, you know what I'm saying? Sees. They also do like digital marketing and everything like that. And then you know, we got one of our promoters, models, you know what I'm saying? So like we moving, we trying to build, you know, grow and, you know, really just get shit popping for real.
Right, man. That's what it is. About a team, about a family, everybody putting in their own work to build it. Definitely. Yeah, everybody got to realize that at some point in time, one man or one person could only go so far with doing something,
Right.
man. You got to have other strong people around you, man. That's what it's about. Yeah.
Right.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Yeah, and ultimately, if you don't, build your own team, you're gonna be hired by somebody else to be building they shit, and then, you know what I mean, with your dreams on the line, like they like, all right, I'm gonna help you this and that, I'm gonna do this and that, but come over here and do this and build this wall. You like, all right,
Yeah.
you know what I
Yep.
mean?
That's what I be telling everybody today. When I say y'all out there working to help build somebody's empire you'll never be a part of. I mean, build what's yours, and you'll have something, man. That's real shit, though.
Yeah, and it's always about, the obstacles that come your way that try to stop it, man. You just got to get through it. You got to keep going, man. Everybody got to keep in mind that, like, nothing pays off immediately either. Like, sometimes it could take a couple years of doing something without seeing no type of return or anything. There's some ups and downs in it while you're going on. Like, damn, I'm spending a lot of energy on this shit now, and it ain't nowhere near I thought it was
Right,
yet.
a lot of that.
But, as you keep going, and the people who fight through that, I feel like that's when a certain point in time it kicks in, man. And then you're grateful that you did it.
Right,
Like I
And
made
people
it.
always say, like, enjoy the journey. So when you're going through it, you like, man, listen, fuck that. Like, that shit rough. But when you get to that level, then you like, damn, you know what? They was right. Like, that it was a struggle, but it was worth it. I learned this, that, and the third. Now I know how to do and be what I need to be for my brand, for my business, or whatever the case.
It becomes a second nature. It almost becomes natural. It ain't hard no more. Like, damn, I gotta call 15 people today, but then I gotta go do my damn laundry, or I gotta go pick up the kids, or I got another job I gotta do and all that. So, eventually, as you stick through with stuff like that, it just becomes easier. And then you once it settles in you, you're doing all that, you're actually able to do more then eventually. So it's crazy seeing how, if you pay attention going through each level and seeing how far you really can go. You know what I mean? The mind's a strong thing, so.
The best people learn from your failures and your mistakes. So if you fuck up, just don't take it as a lesson. Don't take it as like, damn, beat yourself up about it.
Right.
Yeah.
And say like, damn, all right, so I got to do this different this time going forward. You know what I'm saying? So
Shit, feeling is growing.
yeah.
Definitely. That's a fact.
So SLH, like what do SLH stand
So
for?
it's my first name, my middle name, my last name.
Straight like that.
Real shit, so, I ain't gonna put the whole government out there.
Yeah. That's what it is. Straight like that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Facebook know what it is, man, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
No, Facebook don't even
Facebook say LL.
It's like that reverse psychology right there, you know what I mean?
Facebook don't even know, but yeah, like, that's what it is though, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the music thing, like, it was cool, it was fun, it was a journey. It helped me, understand, like, as far as what an artist would want, as far as videos go, photography go, the look, you know what I'm saying, what most people go off for, you know what I mean? So it helped.
Right.
I'm not even going to say like it was a waste and all. Like it helped me get to where I'm at right now.
Right.
I probably wouldn't even be doing none of this if it wasn't for music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I actually had a team meeting with everybody the other day, and that's one of the things we were talking about the most is one of our artists was like, man, when are we going to get money for this music and all that? And I had to lay it down. And I'm like, yo, I got to be honest with you, man. Like, the money-making part really isn't with the music. I was like, the music is basically getting a fan base, people to like you and all that, and it gives you a certain type of reputable to you. So it's like, then you got to use that to now. If somebody meets you and they're like, oh, you're that guy who was rapping, yo, I like that song. Well, now you got to move now and be like, okay, you like think of it as a business move. Like, all right, that guy is just say on the low end, he's a drywaller. Okay, well, now this other guy who was following me on here, who knows, he's got stuff, and you got to network it. So basically, it makes you have a stronger voice, a stronger standing in somebody's mind to,
Be your clientele, 'cause I know
Right.
for me, like, when I started this, a couple of my first clients was people who I used to rap with. You know what I mean? Like, all right, they could have went anywhere. They could have had anybody do their pictures of their video, but no, they know me. I fuck with you from when you used to rap. So yeah, let's do
Yeah,
it.
that's
Exactly.
Man, so it definitely wasn't a waste at all.
Right.
It was necessary, actually.
Yeah, so my message to most artists is basically like, as you're doing your music, also do something else, man. Like, try and do some other kind of a career or something in business. This way you can correlate it and then make money in the meantime and build that, and then always do that, man. So just, you can't just straight do only music, man. It's you gotta use that in a way of promotion and a stronger standing.
Right, like it's crazy because like I met and worked with a lot of people doing this, and I would have died to work with as when I was an artist. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy because like Jalo Beast, Dave East, Fat Joe. Like I would have loved to have met these people and talked to these people as an artist.
Right.
But now, like it's kind of crazy because I could also. It's still about business, but I could also still be that fan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at Fat Joe, I'm like, yo, like, this shit
Right.
crazy. Like, you know what I mean? But it's definitely, like, I really think it was something God put in place. Like,
Exactly.
for me to be an
It's
artist,
true.
for me to be able to understand and get to where I'm at right now.
Yeah, so you use this shit as a vehicle to get where you really needed to be.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Plus, like when you learn everything and everything become in house, like you know what I'm saying, is better for the shit. Just like you know what I'm saying, like you landed a position with Fat Joe now, like you know what I'm saying, now on the type time like, oh, I like what you did, this and that, shoot the email. It's like, yo, come up here. You know what I'm saying? Now you going up there getting a check off some shit that you love doing. It's like, yo, I would have went to New York and did that shit for free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But shit, I'm getting checked off now. The team and everything and everybody is all on the joint. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, that's where it goes, man. It's consistency. Just keep riding it out. And then as long as you make the decisions that you feel like are the right choices for you to make, man, shit does come your way. And it's always about being prepared for when an opportunity comes.
Like, real shit, like the people we meeting right now, so, it's like, he still do his music thing, so, the people we get around and we talk to or whatever, meanwhile we doing this, but still, he got his music, so at the same time, we can promote his music and what he doing and what he got going on, you know what I'm saying, so it's definitely working.
True.
Network is not what you do, it's who you know, man.
Yep,
Absolutely.
definitely. That's a fact. Network. Everybody, closed mouths don't get fed. Nobody can know or understand another person, what they're doing, or anything.
So you ask, man, you might shoot that right DM or ask that right question, man, and you get that right response.
And everything could change, man. Just from having the stomach to be like, you know what, I am gonna talk to this person. You know what I mean?
Like, that actually happened, though, so I hit up, Rodamy, the boy from Power.
Oh,
The
okay.
light-skinned boy that played Drake.
Okay.
And he responded back like,
Yeah.
So like you would never think in a million years, but it works. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it definitely works.
It's true, and that's the thing about a lot of people, man. Like, they kind of doubt themselves, or they don't have it in them to be like, you know what, this person is so big in a way that they're almost afraid to say something. You know what I mean? But it's like everybody got to remember that person was once where we were at, or where we are at. So it's like there's no reason to ever be afraid to sit there and say something that's, if it's in your stomach and your chest, it's in there for a reason. You're supposed to come out. You know what I mean? So that's the way I look at that, man. Hell yeah. So how is it going on? I know you did a lot of work with Ill Squad, right?
Oh, yo, they are the realest, yo. Like they kind of, me, like I'm strictly hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So they vibe and everything. Like it kind of took me out of my zone. You know what I'm saying? My comfort level of the average, just rapper who want to do just on the block shoots or whatever the case may be. Like they really, like they'll go find their own locations. Like, yo, we want to shoot this here, this drum crazy, this and the third. So they dope. They're dope as hell to work with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a dope creative energy. Chuck, Rob, Jay, like yeah, those my guys. Like they some good dudes, man. I love working with them.
Yeah, I was over there. I think it was last weekend, maybe. I think it was yeah, actually it was right after the last episode on Friday night.
Okay.
Went down there and had Craig and J Dot went in there and they laid down, I think it was 4 tracks
Okay.
that are getting mastered now. So yeah, that was the second time I've been there and all that, and every time I walk in there I'm just like, you can feel it, like, yo, this spot's clutch. Everybody in there is original. Everybody in there, yeah, nobody's holding back. Everybody's all let loose and all that. So I like that, man. And Rob, he's a good dude, man.
Yeah, Rob is real good, man. All of them though, like all of them real good. You know what I'm saying? Solo, Chuck, yeah, they all good.
So I want to give a shout out to the Ill Squad, man. Actually, they're the ones who linked this up, who networked this. I met Lanice through and heard about her through Ill Squad. So I want to give a shout out for that. Shout out to Ill Squad.
So like, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna you know what I'm saying, take you, you know what I'm saying, back a little bit. Like, so who you listening to like right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, who in your iPhone, you know what I'm saying? Who in your library right now? Who you riding around? Who in your CD changer and your aux cord?
So we just had an argument on the way up here. You know, for real, like I'm gonna be honest, like I'm not really impressed by nobody right now. So I just run around with 3,000 tracks on my phone on shuffle. So whatever plays, but nobody's like, yo, I gotta play that. Like I just no.
So there ain't nobody that came out in the last couple of that it was impressive.
No, like I can't. I'm like, as I said, think like no.
No, that's bad for the state of hip hop. So like, you just got the regular degular, like, you know what I'm saying, the
I
whole.
got some new stuff, some old stuff, but it's just, you know, I gotta really revert back to old stuff when I really want to hear something. But as far as the new stuff that's dropping, no, it's not even really. And it's hard now because like to give a new artist a chance, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for me because it's like, yo, like, it's like everybody on the same wave, everybody sound the same.
Right.
So, like, are you really about to sit here and waste 4 minutes of my life?
I don't got it.
Like, nah.
Yeah.
Like, you ever heard such and such?
No.
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 Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, unless I hear it by accident, then you probably really won't get heard for real. You know what I mean?
Or somebody bring it to you.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't. That's how I be. Like, I just don't go dabbling in new music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta be like, yo, listen, and then they gotta basically rap it to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just listening. I'm listening to it like.
They gotta convince you.
Yeah, and that's the thing with it going on right now is that it's been so trash for so long now that when somebody's like, yo, this guy out here, and you know, I think he's nice and all that, you're like, come on, man. Like, there's a doubt. Like, yeah, come on, man. So it's got to jump at you now, so.
Right. Well, I think now how it's broken down, it's like a different move for everything. So you can listen to this trap music or whatever the case may be when you riding around. But when you really want to get in your zone, then that's when you really got to fish for something. You know what I'm saying?
It's like different segments.
Yeah.
Hip hop, it's like different segments.
Yeah, me and I was actually talking about that earlier, that like the way that this is going on now with the mumbling and all the way to rapping, there needs to be a whole new genre created for these motherfuckers, because like, it's terrible,
Mashed
man.
potato mouth music.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the vibe is cool, the flow is cool. Like, that's what you ride around to.
When you turned
like,
up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's good for that. But, you know, when you hear
Listen to what they're actually talking about, it's not productive and like moving you during the day.
Right,
Said
rap started
tater
up-
tot. Ice in my gator watch.
Like,
I said, what?
so like back in like rap used to be a storytelling thing. So it's like as somebody's spitting their bars, like in your mind you're visualizing the stuff that they're talking about it, and then like you can actually play the movie in your head, and you know what's cool now. Like now we gotta visualize tater tots. You know what I mean? Right. Like fucking moving and all that. So. And another horrible thing about it is like we were talking about that these new beats in the industry I think are fucking great. I think they're awesome, but I feel like they're being wasted because they're giving them to these assholes. They are repetitive too, but there's just some new ones out there that are so great, and I just hear these guys who were so asshole, and I'm like, yo,
You know
like
what? Who has some crazy beats that just dropped? Jaden Smith. Icon?
Oh, man.
Fuck that joint up, bro.
yeah,
And
nice.
He got another record on his joint. Like, he got some shit on there. So, you know, shout out to him, because I would have never expected that from Jaden Smith, but yeah.
Hell yeah, shout out Jaden, do anything, bro.
So listen, all right. If you could have like a Philly top 5, like
Oh, shit.
who, like just Philly rappers, like it could be unknown, it could be somebody that's personal to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
We do on the spot in here.
No, shot me out. It's like,
I'm about to get a bunch of fucking DMs. Yeah, right.
Yeah. We was chilling last week, man. What's up?
So my number one is Black Thought. Always and will be forever.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like he's man, fuck what everybody talking about.
Lyricist.
Yeah, like Black Thought is serious. Man.
consciousness.
right. You got everything you need.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Number two.
This question gets everybody. It's cool. It's cool, man.
No, I can't give him number two. I can't give him two. You know what? I'm gonna give Gilly 2. And it's not just for the music, you know, for the music, but not just for the music, but Gilly a legend, and he Gilly accessible. He not bougie. He been doing this for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Gilly show love, like, so I gotta give him number 2. You know what I mean?
Facts. Okay.
He always show off for the city. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He for Philly.
It's for the people.
Yeah. So, you know, a Philly artist hit Gilly up like, yo, Gilly, what's up with the feature? You know what I mean? He'll tell you like, all right, listen, I'll work with you. A nigga from Jersey, New York, hit you, no, nigga, it's this. Like, fuck what you talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, he always show love for Philly. Number three, I get a Meek. You know what I'm saying?
All right, shout out to Meek, free Meek.
Right,
Chasers.
Yeah, right. Number 3, I definitely get a Meek. 4 and 5. I mean, how about we just do 3? how about we? Cause I would really have to sit here and break my brain to figure out who I would give 4 and 5 to. Yeah. So let's just do 1, 2, and 3.
All right, the top 3.
There it is. There it is. Black Thought, Gilly the Kid, and Meek. Everybody, Lanice London's top 3 Philly. There it goes. It's fire. I like that though. That's a good list. Definitely, I can agree with it. Yeah. So
no, you know what? Let me give State Property number 4 though. Let's not forget State Property. No, Beans. No. Yeah. Wait. Hold on.
there it goes. Here it goes.
So let me give Beans. Fuck that. Next up, Gilly, Beans, Meek, and State Property. Yeah, that's how we go.
There it is. Okay. That's a solid top 5. There we go.
It's just 5. Fuck it. It's like State Property. It's like Beans, all of them.
Because it's not the same without all of them together. Like Beans is Beans, but if you
they definitely had the culture for a minute, and they was holding it down. They was definitely holding us down.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When they fought all them wars for the board and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's definitely epic. That's right before the Meek era and all the era, the switch up and shit. That's when shit was still hard. Niggas still had on camouflage pants
all the time,
Timberland boots and do-rags and shit.
Going to war.
Yeah.
Before Meek had it, they was sounding rap.
Yeah.
I mean, so it was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
I would squeeze Cass
Come on.
I mean,
it's like something. Is it the big
wordplay, freestyling, everything is appreciated.
yeah, like I mean, music-wise though, like I kind of feel like he ain't have no big records without a feature.
Yeah, he didn't have no.
Yeah. So I fucks with Cass. Don't get it fucked up. I definitely fucks with Cassidy, but I can't put him in my flow.
Right, because you gotta be all around. Like you gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying, like not only freestyle and. I mean,
I mean, you can give him a couple other more titles, but all the way around, man, he's a punchline rapper.
yeah, at the end of the night, you know what I'm saying, like you when you go listen to Cassidy, like when you say and you think about it, you pull him up or whatever, like you want to hear some bars. You want to hear niggas. You don't go over there for a song or for, you know what I'm saying, when a chickie on come over or something. You don't put, you know what I'm saying, you might got hotel in your joint, you know what I'm saying, but you don't, that ain't what you go to for, you know what I'm saying. You go ride out on something. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas getting different when they start recycling. When they not recycling, they start coming up with the little nursery punchlines.
Yeah, man. It gets bad, man. That's why I don't even listen.
Wayne started doing the same.
And that's what I'm talking about. Like Wayne, like I feel like,
That's my man.
I mean, yeah, like I like Wayne, but people give Wayne a lot of credit, you know what I'm saying? But I give him credit for like kind of like all right, here's the thing. A mixtape, when the mixtapes used to come out, a mixtape had to be hosted by a DJ.
Yeah.
The DJ is the filter. The DJ is the person that say, all right, I work at a club. I work with people. I know people. I know what people like to dance to and listen to. Send me music. Everybody sends the DJ music. Everybody sends the DJ music. DJ Clue, DJ Envy, DJ Who, DJ Me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, all right, these songs is ass. But I'm going to take the best songs out of, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to make a mixtape. That's why DJ Clue mixtapes is undiscovered talent. You know what I'm saying? Undiscovered talent. Yeah, professional. When niggas start coming out with mixtapes, like, fuck the DJ, like, I'm going to just, it's my mixtape, you know what I'm saying, hosted by me, and they just on there talking, that's what fucked the joint up, because now you just giving out music now. The DJ would put one or two songs, and that'd be like your single or your hottest freestyle that you ever fucking did. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? You just out here making CDs. You giving out music.
The internet, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
A lot of shit out
that's what fucked the money up for the artists.
Streams.
Yeah.
Going off of major streaming numbers. I mean, so the internet definitely.
I think if it wasn't for the internet, I don't know if the mumble rap would have been so far along. Or where it
I
is
really
now.
don't
Because
think
if
it
you
would have.
Remember, like, you know, before the internet really and all of that shit, you know, you had to go to the record store to go get your CD, to
Right.
go get your music. So it was only people who had access to really distribute music to get that shit out there. Other
Yeah.
than that, like, you was chalk. Like, you would get it around your block, but
Right.
I mean,
Yup.
past that, that's it. So,
Yeah, and I feel like it's they got the big numbers and the views and all that from the younger generation. You know, like younger teenagers who don't even have a job to go to a store to buy a damn CD to show support. So to me, it's like you got little 7 years olds like listening to this shit. Like, so it's I feel like that has a lot of part to do with it too. Why there's such big numbers on the internet for them. So
That's real, but you got, as adults though, you know, you got kids, you got shit you gotta do. So to actually sit down and try to listen to new music, it don't happen. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like, you can't sit at the computer or sit in your phone for hours and be like, oh yeah, this young boy hot, I like
recommended
this.
something.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Somebody
you
got
know,
already
you
put
know,
you on.
Hot, like,
yeah.
Even if you try to, you in the back, like, sit the fuck down.
Yeah, you'd have missed 4 bars now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You done missed
hear
the best
3.
part of the song.
Now
About a
another
week
2.
ago, you like, damn, that song that was the only part of the song.
I want to watch, I don't know, something on TV. So now you turning the music on to put on some kid shit. So it's like, it's hard as adults. And I kind of think that's where the disconnect is too, because,
Yeah.
you know, like, people not really checking for new music. Anybody from us say, like, let's say 28, 29 and up, like, they, you know, they stick to what they know.
Right.
Whatever they may hear on the radio. But
Whoever they fan, you know what I'm saying, they core is, it's like, yo, I'm going with my shortest shot, like, you know what I'm saying?
But
Yeah.
it ain't too many of them, so then you got, you know, the people we really fuck with as artists.
Right.
They ain't not really putting out music how the new artists is putting out
Right.
music. So it's just, you know.
So what's the artist that you, like, caught yourself, like, liking on some, like, you know what I'm saying, like, is it, I know it's one song or it's one artist that you was like, you're like, I can't stand these motherfuckers, but then you caught yourself with the kids singing a song and actually liking it, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
Hold on, let me look.
like I'm a tell on myself, cause like, you know what I'm saying, like I took a liking to Kodak Black, like I kind of like Kodak Black, like everybody, like people don't like Kodak Black. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that, like, he a real person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why, like, when I listen to him, like, I could, you know what I'm saying? I could relate to him.
I like Kodak myself, but his bars is real. And
Yeah.
I gotta recognize real, and that's real shit. So I felt his bars. Like, I'm playing with his John right now. What's the John? I can't even go to sleep.
Oh yeah, go to sleep. Yeah, I like Kodak. Like, but when I was coming up, like, I was a big fan of Cam. Like, a lot of people, like, Cam got me into a lot of fights and arguments and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Cam hot. Oh, Cam. I said, no, y'all motherfuckers don't go outside. Y'all don't understand Cam because y'all don't be outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, you know, I just listen to a lot of different shit, man. Like, you know. But, you know, I'm fucking with Kodak. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kodak. A lot of people don't know that, but, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's cool though. This, you know what I mean. It's good when, especially what's going on now, that somebody is being true to who they are and actually living the bars that they're saying. Because to me, my personal opinion is that has something to play with how I like somebody's music too.
Right.
Like when I hear people, you know, throwing that hard shit, you know what I mean, talking about how they beat people up and they're hard as hell, but like,
and then you
bro,
see
you
them.
weigh like 105 pounds or
You listen
something.
to the
bro.
song like, yo,
you're
that
not
song
beating
hard.
people up,
And
right?
then you see the motherfucker, you like, this motherfucker got rainbow hair?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You like, yo.
So I like it when artists stay in their lane, where look who they really are and all that. And when they talk about being rich and all the money and all that, but then you see a guy was talking about he gets all these girls and all this money, and it's like, you just came to the show by yourself.
Yeah, so where's the holes in the money at?
And-
Like, where's...
I feel like when it comes to music and videos and all that, 50% of your sales come from image.
It's a fact. Visual, the first look in the visual,
That's
it's
the first, if you see something that's gonna attract you, that's the first thing that's gonna attract you. You're gonna start listening to the beat gonna attract you, then you're gonna listen to the chorus unless you fall in.
And that's the truth. It's about a visual.
A lot of people don't care about lyrics.
Yeah, well,
A lot of things get like that goes to like in any kind of a business really is the presentation.
Right.
Yup.
Exactly. Any business.
Mhm.
yeah, I
You can
think
sell 2 drinks in the same, both got the same amount of ounces, but one bottle look bigger, the bottle won't sell more
Mhm.
because it look like it's more in there. It's a presentation, exactly.
Yeah.
I think my artist would be A Boogie. I think that'd be my one.
I like A Boogie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I never really like again like I don't have time to listen to new people.
Right.
So I think matter of fact, yeah, he put me on. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so
Right.
I'm going through a situation with my girl at the time.
Hey, that Boogie on.
He played this one song. Yeah, DPG. Fuck, bitch, got a friend. Yeah, I'm like, wait, yeah, this is me, right?
Perfect timing. Hell
I
yeah.
started listening to his other joints, and I'm like,
Right.
this
His
right,
first joint hit home.
yeah.
He was going through that at the moment.
Yeah, so that's real. So that'd be mine. Hey, Boogie. Definitely be my shit.
A Boogie with the hoodie. Shout out to A Boogie Hybrid, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, so what's your Philly top 5?
Oh, all right. My Philly top 5 would be like my Philly top 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
I'm about to give you the top off the top.
All the time.
That's how I feel.
I know, but there's gonna be people. The difference is, it's gonna be people outside the station waiting for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right, Philly top 5. I had to go with. All right, this ain't in no particular order. I'm gonna say Gilly. I'm gonna say Young Chris. I'm gonna say. I want to say. Now I'm gonna put Oskino in it because I like Oskino. Then I'm gonna say. Who I'm gonna say? Damn, who I'm gonna say?
You hear how quiet the room got? Everybody,
the room definitely
everybody
got,
wants to know NI's
the room
top 5
definitely
Philly.
got quiet. You know what I'm saying? I got one more. Let me see. I got 2 more, but damn, who I really like? Cree Forge.
Mm.
And I got one more. I would put myself in it, but that wouldn't be fair. So I'm gonna say, oh shit, I'm going. Let me see. Right now, Poop Papers, top 5.
Okay, there it is.
You know what I'm saying?
There's NI's top 5 right there for Philly.
Gilly, Young Chris, Cree Forge, Oskino, and Poop Papers.
There it is.
There it is.
There it goes, everybody.
Solid.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
So we just gonna go around the room.
Oh snap! Here we go.
What's your Philly top 5?
Okay, my Philly top 5. This is gonna be hard, man. Especially when you're putting it just in Philly.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm gonna have to go with Meek would be one of them. I'm gonna have to I could put Gilly on the list too. I'm gonna go with maybe not music wise, but just because I liked listening to him whenever he did anything for $8.
Okay.
I have to go with let's see, Philly, Cassidy. It's gotta be one of them. And then I'll go with who the hell am I gonna put in this 5 spot?
Alright, it is.
Yeah.
It gets
You
rough as you
damn,
go.
you gotta narrow everybody down. You like, oh
Shit.
man.
Yeah.
We on the way home talk about, you know who the fuck I should have said.
Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. Shit, Philly. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and go with one of my boys I'm rocking with right now. Throw Black Corleone out there, man. It's number 5. It's my guy.
Got you.
There
You
it
up?
is, top 5.
Ace. Ace.
You up?
I say Meek, get the truth and the reason. Property. Gotta keep it real. I grew up in property. Here we go with that 5, huh?
Right,
Yeah,
that's-
fifth spot's a
that's
bitch,
how you
man. That's a
done.
motherfucker.
5,
This should start.
Shit, that 5 be definitely that doom. Let me see, man. Who can I get that 5 to, man?
Fucked you up.
Damn, yo. It's tough.
Man, I'm trying to even think underground right
That's you stuck.
now. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna just give it. I'm gonna give it to Chris.
Yeah.
Can't forget Chris. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real.
That's real shit. Y'all, I met Chris like a couple months ago, whatever. I ain't gonna put that out there how, but I met Chris a couple months. Real cool dude, man. He cool as shit. I fucks with young Chris for real. I fuck with his music too. Like that nigga is always a heavy spitter.
Yeah. I ain't never heard a weak Chris verse neither, so you know what I'm saying. That's why he was in my top 5.
Right.
Saying like he had them flows, like you know what I'm saying. He
He
influenced
definitely-
he influenced some of your
so-
favorite rappers.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
so let's talk about it. Yo, is that shit true? No, I never, you know, I always assumed it was, but everybody says that, like, you know, Jay-Z stole from Young Chris.
I mean,
Like, how you feel about it? I kind of feel like,
let's talk about it because you know when Jay-Z first started rapping, he was rapping with Jaz-O, and he used to rap like you know what I'm saying, fast as shit. So you know what I'm saying, then you know some other shit happened because Jaz-O was rapping fast, so he start being around, you know, people be sponges, like you know what I mean, and like that young boy hot. And like he was 16, like I never heard Jay-Z get that excited when he was like, he was 16. Oh my god, that's proof enough that he was just like plotting on all that shit. He was just, and he was probably listening like, whoo, and then hype. Like yeah, shit got stole. You know what I'm saying, like you know, and Chris probably never said nothing because it's like, man, that's Hov. Like I know, but I ain't gonna say nothing. Like you know what I'm saying, like what can you say? That ain't no argument. It's hands down, though.
Yeah.
Hands down, man. He got one of the best flows, and he created that flow. You know what I'm saying? And for somebody else to be using it, you like, I know where it came from.
it's like the Gillian Wayne situation, though.
It's just like the Gillian Wayne situation. They said Wayne the best rapper alive, but
Right.
Gilly was writing for the best rapper
And
alive.
that's exactly when Wayne switched and became Wayne.
But that's what I'm saying. Like around Fireman and all that. If you go back Fireman, he was wearing a big major figures chain and everything. But in the joint, in the lyrics, he said young boy. He said something about John. And there's one of Gilly old flows that Gilly snuck in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you listen to it, you can hear Gilly, like, you can even see Wayne moving his neck.
Just like that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He was sponging.
That was my shit.
You know what I'm saying? All in all, though, he was over there at Cash Money. He was getting paid for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why his shit never came out. Because they needed to use it.
He took that down south flow with that up north ghostwriter.
Right.
Yep.
But that's why they said he the best rapper alive, because he was doing that. You know what I'm saying? After the Carter 1, the Carter 2, that shit was hot. Then he just started flooding, and Wayne just started saying whatever he wanted. So, you know what I'm saying? Niggas just was going with it. Like, oh, shit. He said the ABCs, like.
Yeah, right. That'd be one of the dumbest punchlines, and they be so hype over it.
Because of his previously what he did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because before the Carter, he was wobbly,
Wobbly, wobbly.
all that shit. Then all of a sudden, he's spitting like a fucking machine gun. Like, he like, the fuck that happened to Wayne? Like, how he get that hot?
Right?
Like,
It's crazy. The previous album before and to that joint, it was like a completely different artist.
Yeah.
I ain't really waiting for
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Right, I had 400 degrees.
Yeah,
Lights
right.
out and all that shit.
So I'm like, yeah.
You gotta think that as a person, as an artist too, you gotta adapt to certain situations and your.
That's true.
Right.
That is true.
Kanye, how many times did he switch up his flow? Like multiple times. It's just multiple. I mean, it's just you gotta adapt.
Wayne definitely had help with that, but he definitely had some assistance and shit. I guess Billy just threw the oop and then he just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, however it went down though, I think it's some of the Wayne songs, like some of the metaphors, like everybody thinks them with punchlines, some of the metaphors, like I could say that, like I don't even think another person who makes music could have even thought of the shit that he's actually said sometimes.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
So uniqueness in the metaphors, I think I would have to, like, I do
You gotta give
rate Wayne as one of the best with
Wayne is
uniqueness with like the shit that he just said, like for real, like damn, like I never thought anybody could have thought of that, like oh shit, that was nice, like damn. So I give him props, you know, he had a nice flow and all that
too.
too.
Seasons, I think that's one of my favorite songs when he broke down the seasons.
Yeah, it was tough.
Summer mad at me because I will never fall. That joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fucked that joint up. Yeah.
He killed that, yeah, and then he did the Father Time and Mother Nature and all that too. Yeah, Family Tree,
They like,
what a
they
marination.
like battle rap schemes kind of when he, cause I like battle rappers have these intricate ass schemes that they put together for these shows. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. That's kind of like the way Wayne go with it a little bit. Like it's be like real intricate ass bars.
Yeah, so he's definitely talented. You can't not rate him as one of the greatest, but he's definitely, I don't know, as far as saying the greatest ever, I don't know. I don't think we can say that, but yeah, there's just so many good ones, man. Like, but the way I'm looking at it now is this hip hop. Everybody keeps saying is dying and all that because all these new rappers and all that. Nah,
I think a lot of old heads won't accept the transition.
yeah, that's true. They really don't. But at the same time, like, there's so many. Like, it's still going on. It's just that the attention's not there anymore. I know people who are on the underground level who are nasty. I'm talking about like real sick rappers, and it's like it sucks to see like they can't get up there with it. Like, and then it, like you hear them being played, these new guys, and then I got a guy standing right in front of me, and I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? Like,
See, I feel as an artist, you gotta figure out how to say less and still get the same point across. You gotta dumb it down a little bit. Because the people don't really want to hear reality. They want you to paint a fantasy to them.
that's true too.
They want you to take them away from reality.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, they don't want to hear about the roaches and the rats and the holes in the wall. That shit reminding them about stressing if they got roaches, rats, and holes in the wall.
Yeah,
They want to hear about how life is going to be better and champagne sipping, Rolls Royce riding. And
that's
I
true.
mean, it's like, don't nobody got it when it comes to people in our area, you know, minority, put it like that. But they want you to paint the fantasy. They want you to take them away from their problems. When they see that video and it's just all that going on, paradise looking, that's what they like.
Yeah, that's like me. I'm old school. You know, I like all that hard ass music. You know, Styles P, Jada. You know, all them. And then so I play. I could listen to that shit all day long. So as I'm like in a work truck or doing anything or driving anywhere with anybody, I play them so many songs back to back, and they're like, "Yo, come on, man! Like I can't hear this shit no more. You can't be hard all day long." Like, I'm like, "Yo, that's just the way I like." So I see people shying away from that. Yeah, they want to hear that catchy shit.
Certain music move your spirit certain ways, man. You barely listen to that hard ass rap. You all gangster, all snapping, cursing, talking about knock you the fuck out 10:30 in the morning. I mean, your spirit is moving on that way. I mean, it's too early for that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's how I feel, my opinion. I mean,
Yeah, it's definitely, music is very influential with what goes on, and definitely can influence decisions. So that's definitely power to music. Right. Hell yeah. So Lanice, so what are your plans as you're moving forward? Like, where do you see this going, and where do you see this going?
Basically, just to continue to build the brand, you know, build the team, start, you know, traveling to other cities, other states, and just,
Okay.
you know, expanding, venturing out, trying to work with, you know, like you know, bigger artists and all of that. You know what I mean? Trying to, you know, just basically just build. That's the goal. That's the mission.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I like that, man. Expanding.
Look, before I go, I gotta roll. We got a show with one of the ABM artists. But next Monday, Murder Inc. artist Boogie Bird gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? We be doing a live interview networking event. So like, you know what I mean, come down, all the media, all the people, you know what I'm saying? Come on down and we're gonna have a networking party next Monday. You know what I'm saying? Right on the Back to the Bars radio show. You know what I'm saying?
You heard? Come
So,
check
you
it
know
out,
what I'm saying? Come
ABM.
down too, if you know what I'm saying. If you ain't busy without it.
Yeah, you can get some shots of that or something. Yeah. And just speaking of getting shots too, sometime in April, me and my artist, we got a show booked on the 3rd. It's from Nonstop Entertainment, a company out in New York. Now, so it's gonna be at the Voltage. So we got Gilly Kid's gonna be there as a judge. Flyboy Chris from VH1, Chrissy Monroe, Cuban Links is gonna be there as a judge, and so it's gonna be like a huge event. They got a runway with models gonna be there. Then they got a b-boy dance competition, and then the performance competition. Everything's cash prizes. They're gonna have media there. Philly News is gonna be there. Then actually I'm gonna be broadcasting live on the show too. ABM, we're gonna be on there too. So it's a huge event. Now in April, all the artists that got picked for this are gonna be going to Quad Studio in New York to do a cipher. So Quad Studio, if anybody doesn't know what that is, that's the studio that Tupac came out of and got shot coming out of. So, it's a big thing. Jay-Z's recorded there, Fabulous is recorded there, D-Block's recorded there. It's like literally the heaviest hitter people in the industry have recorded at Quad Studio. So I was excited when I heard that. Like, damn, I'm going to one of the most historical meaning pieces of hip-hop right now. Like, holy shit. Like, that song that everybody likes to listen to was made right here. So I was souped with that. So, I'm actually going to talk to them because I like your videos and all that. So I want to see if I could talk them in and let you come through so you can experience coming to Quad Studio and, catch that on footage, be a part of that experience, So I can get back to you on that. So that was my plans. That's what I seen. So definitely, it's gonna be a cipher. It's between 7 artists and all that. So it'd be nice to have your name behind that. Quad Studio cipher. She shot that. You know what I mean? Oh, she has a Quad Studio. Shit. So you know what I mean? Shit'd be nice. Yeah, it's just gonna be dope. So all right, I'm gonna get into a couple questions for you right now. So here we go. All right, the first question that I'm going to ask you is, as you're going through all this stuff and as you're progressing on it, what would be your message to the youth these days?
Basically, just do what you love. That's first and foremost. Don't let anybody influence you to live your life any kind of way that you don't want to. Because at the end of the day, you only live one. So, if you live your life for everybody else, then at the end, you just look back like, damn, like, I didn't do anything that I wanted to do. And, so I don't, I'm all for people, working, getting jobs and all of that. But, at the same time, like, while you working, try to build for yourself. Because you working 80 hours, 100 hours or whatever a week, building somebody else's legacy, building somebody else's brand, you know what I'm saying? So do that for yourself as well. Don't get caught up in, working for this company. I don't give 2 shits about you. You know what I'm saying? You drop dead, the next week they got somebody else in your position.
Coming right in.
You know what I'm saying? So, at the same time, think about, building for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of
It's
people,
great.
And I see it, like, it's a lot more, it's a lot more, it's more heavy now as a lot of people are becoming entrepreneurs, clothing lines, brands, and it's good, man. It's a good thing to see because, like, you as a worker, your ceiling is here.
Yeah.
As an entrepreneur, the sky's the limit. Like, you could be a billionaire. But working for a company, you only gonna make such amount of dollars an hour, and that's
great.
That's where it stops.
And that's the truth.
You always gotta look for more. You know what I'm saying? And try to be better, be positive. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody, you know, I know circumstances are circumstances, but you know, anybody that's in the streets, if you can figure it out to do something different, find a better way. You know.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, I agree with that too. I preach that all the time. As far as when you were saying, you know, invest in yourself.
Yeah.
So like I preach that all the time. People who do trade work or anything like that, like don't just stay there, man. Look, as you go and save that money that you're making to buy your own tools that you use at that job, and then you start your own thing up. Like that's what it's about. People don't like to spend the money because they're like, all right, I got rent, I got to get food, I got to get shit for the kids and all that, so I'm only gonna have $100 left over for the rest of the week. Well, it's like you're always only gonna have that $100 left over for the week, man. Put it aside now. Start doing it. You know what I mean? So
High risk, high reward.
always, man. It's never easy at first, man. It's the hardest times, and then so it's like, but once you get the ball rolling too, you got to be ready, because you never know if you start progressing to something that a whole avalanche is coming right now, and you got to stay above the avalanche, and then you just, you know, you got to ride with something. You can't ever, you know, take a break and all that. So you know, that's a great lesson for the kids right there, man. Definitely, always invest in yourself. Okay, so now where do you see yourself and your movement in 5 years from now?
Hopefully everywhere. You know, like my focus is, you know, I'm a big fan of music, so you know, ultimately my goal is to become the Tiger Woods of this photography videography shit. Like I want that name. You know, I want to bring that attention to this that nobody has ever been brought before. Like, I know people have done this. Of course, a million people have done it before me, but I want to be the one that's remembered. You know what I'm saying? The one that, you know, you got people, the average everyday person don't think about, oh, you know, such and such is the biggest videographer, photographer. People don't talk about that. That's not conversation. I want to make it one.
Right, there you go.
So, you know, that's where I'm at with it.
That's great. Yeah. So, how did you and Ill Squad actually wind up connecting and meeting each other?
I think it was through Facebook. We actually did a couple shows together when I was still rapping, and we did, and then we, you know, it's like a vague memory. I remember the shows. I think Rob kind of remember them too. But it was like we were Facebook friends at that point. You know what I'm saying? And so I guess through me putting, you know, like little ads up and my shoots and all that stuff up there, and he reached out and we got to work, and it was over from there.
Okay. Yeah, like I said before, Ill Squad, shout out to you guys, man. You guys are always working in the back cave, man. That's a fact.
That's real. We want to come down there. I'm going to bring Ace down there, Rob. You know what I mean? If you listen, bro, I'm going to bring me and Ace going to come out there and just lay some heat down, some fire.
You heard that, Rob? They coming, you understand? Get them beats ready.
That's real rap. That's real shit, though.
Yeah, I was down there and we introduced them to one of our producers, Chad Stone, Fifth Stone. So I seen Rob make a deal with him, and they got a whole bunch of beats and all that. So Rob's got a whole bunch of fresh new beats over there.
Yo, listen.
That nobody heard yet. Up for the grabs.
Got some shit in the tuck. That's all I'm gonna say. They got some crazy ass records on go. And I'm waiting for him to push the button because I'm trying to shoot these visuals. So yeah, they got some shit though. They got some shit ready to go.
All right, that's what we like to hear. So yeah. So all right, we got what's up with the Eagles being in the Super Bowl on Sunday?
We need that, man.
How do y'all feel about that, man? Cause
First of all, we lost to these New England dudes.
it's the rematch.
3-04.
04.
04.
Yeah, back in 04.
We need this, right? The city needs this. The city real active, real lit. Shout out to Philly, man. Home. This shit real lit. Philly real active, man.
You know, bringing it back to Beans being from Philly and all that. One of the song titles, you can feel it in the air.
Yeah. Philly deserve it.
And I feel as we so active, like everybody's just fucking with each other. The rappers, the designers, the football players, but the
like
athletes, there you go.
Philly
It's
is meant
like,
to happen.
so it's like
Exactly.
everybody in the field, like right now with all the Eagles in the field, it's like with Philly being so active, pushing each other, man, you don't know what's happening out there on Sunday, man.
Yeah.
Take that, man.
I'm
We
scared.
got that, man.
Yeah.
If we win, like I'm nervous about the
Like Philly
state
just
of
got
the
this
city.
drive behind
Yes.
right now, man. Everybody in Philly
Yep.
real motivated right now.
Mhm.
So them Eagles, they running through shit. Like,
Oh yeah, that's
we need that.
that's one thing I've always said is that the year that Philly, the Eagles win the Super Bowl, man, is the year that Philly is gonna evolve.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna evolve. Like it's gonna like people are so damn hard for the Eagles. Like once you finally get that win, it's gonna be like an inspiration in everybody. I think it's gonna relight all the fires back in everybody. You know, man.
Like that, though.
You
It's
gotta realize
great.
Philly's one of the biggest cities also.
People
Yeah.
mess around, change their life.
For real, and everybody thinks like, oh damn, that's just a football game. Like, yo, I'm telling you, that shit will travel, yo. Like, that shit will make its ripple in time. I'm telling you, man. So yeah, but I'm real worried about.
Though, right now.
I'm real worried about what's gonna happen to a little bit to the city. Exactly. I
They
mean,
gonna tear it down.
yo, man, like
Broad Street gonna be lit.
when we go back to when the Phillies won, man, I was watching that game, right? Soon as they won, me and everybody, we all just like paused for a second and all looked at each other. Nobody even said it. We all ran to the cars, yo. We went straight out there, yo. Like, so we go out there. Oh man, it was crazy.
It was a good year, man.
Yeah, it was nuts. Like people were knocking down the statues in front of the stadium. One guy was smart, but and did something like crazy. He got everybody to flip his car in the parking lot, letting people light it on fire, hit it with bats or bottles, whatever, and everything. Seen everybody, kind of thinking the man was stupid, right? But he probably had the good insurance, so he's gonna be like, "Yo, a riot happened and my car got fucked up." You know what I mean? I'm gonna go get the next year model now. You know what I mean? Like.
He said this shit was vandalized.
Yeah, it was so funny. He's the one who was like, "Yo, everybody, come here!" Like, yo, so
He probably had a fucked up
Hey,
ass.
don't let out the secret.
right. Yo, you didn't hear that here on Full Time Radio Show. You know what I mean? This is a movie we're talking about.
Yeah, I know Jay from Art History. When they won the NFC, he boarded up his whole shop. He said, "I'm not playing with
He
y'all."
ain't
Like,
playing, yeah.
He boarded up the whole joint. Like he said, "My
That's
whole
one
life
thing we
in there."
definitely got is that NFC title, though. We got
Yeah.
those.
Definitely. Yeah, people were doing that too. I seen people throwing bottles in the random store windows and all that. Man, seen people up in trees, on poles. I'm like, yo,
I
this is.
understand though. Like I mean, I get it. You excited and all, but why you got?
But why destroy stuff? I'm like, this is your city that just won for you to make you feel good. Why? That's
Fuck
You just
shut
took money
up.
out the city.
yeah.
Won and got money into the
Yeah, so next year, now we can't draft the next top player coming in because they got to fix the block now. So, I mean,
Bro, you remember when the Phillies almost won the next year after that? And
Yeah, they
said, "We
came
not doing
close.
the parade." I don't care if the mayor was like, "Oh,
Right.
they win. There's no parade."
it was, the parade was crazy in itself, too.
They said no.
Yeah, I got into a predicament and all that with me and my brother and one of my cousins. So there was like a news van there, and while everybody's just chilling, we kind of like climbed up on top of the news van and shout out like Phillies, and we didn't know what was about to happen because we did that. So we went up there and a bunch of people started climbing up on the news van with us. So that was all cool. Everybody's jumping. It was fun and all that. But now here's where things got real bad. There's this girl trying to climb up on the hood to get up there with everybody, and one of the officers actually came out and grabbed her by her ankles as she's standing up and pulled like it. She busted her whole face on the windshield. The windshield cracked and everything. Now this started a whole riot. Like she got so messed up, man. She was like, so of course, every guy just seen that. Like, yo, bro, what the hell you trying to handle a woman like that for? Now she's all bleeding it. So everybody starts getting crazy, throwing bottles towards the cops and news vans and all that. And one of the bottles that somebody threw at the news van apparently hit some little girl. Like the splash of it hit this little girl or whatever. And this guy actually came up and punched my cousin, because he thought that it was him who threw the bottle in the crowd. And then once he hit him, my cousin was looking around, screaming, "Who hit me?" and all that, and I kind of seen where he was looking, because it kind of stood out. Like the guy ran behind somebody, and he wasn't moving, but everybody in the crowd's all moving, you know, partying, having. So it's like, why you standing still? You know what I mean? So, you know, I was in my bag too. So I went and so I ran up and got the guy. I hooked him, and then a whole riot started. Yo, it was nuts. Like people were just hooking everybody. It's like people getting hit in the face with beer bottles. The police had to come out on the horses and everything. Like, yeah, shut it down. And all that.
You want to go out there and have fun, but at what price? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your safety at that point.
Yeah, so it gets wild, yo. Definitely, everybody be careful and all that. Definitely a great time. I'd say go out and experience it, because we never know when this is going to happen in our lifetime again. But just protect yourselves, people, when you're out there. You know what I mean? Stay conscious of your surroundings and what's going on during this. So, yeah, but I feel like either way, I feel like win or loss, that shit's going to be a riot. You know what I mean?
Oh, you think so?
I think if they lose, I think it might, it could be maybe worse.
You think?
Yeah, that's like that false hope and all that, you know what I mean, getting taken away. So I think either way it's going to be crazy, because I can see a lot of people.
I feel like any New England Patriot gonna get stole that night.
Right, see, that's the whole thing. Like, yeah, definitely, if any Patriots fans are out there in Philly,
In our face, like,
yeah, don't do that.
somebody getting stole.
Yeah,
should know better.
yeah, they should know.
I mean, but you
Playing
got
the
people
game
that's gonna
at the
drink and all
stadium?
that. So
Nah, it's
No, see, I don't think they are. No, like on the Jumbotron. Like, that's what I kept trying to figure out, too. And as far as I got hearing about it, is that they're not going to do it, because all the local bars and all that were complaining that everybody would go there to the stadium and all that and not go to the bars.
it's Philly Live when he did.
See, but my opinion about it is that there's going to be so many people in Philly for this shit that I think they're going to be overflowed regardless whether if they opened up and had it at the stadium or not. Like, because if you think the regular game days you go there,
Like Chickens and Peace was super packed for the NFL.
everything was the stadium and all the bars. That's what I'm saying. There's enough people to give the money to everybody out there. So, me too. I think they should open up the whole stadium.
That's
Yeah,
was a big threat.
yeah, yeah.
Like, they
So,
all out, had everything.
mhm.
You figure how many people can the stadium hold?
A lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, Kevin Hart, shout out to Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart sold that joint out.
He did. Salute.
Yo, he sold that joint out. That's
Mhm.
history right there.
Yeah.
Comedian sold out the NFL.
Sold up a whole stadium. Mhm. I forget how many people it fits too. It's a lot. Like 50 to 100,000 or something. Yeah.
And the seats.
Right.
Ain't no seats in the field.
So that thing was past capacity. Yeah.
He sold that. That was.
Yeah, I like Kevin Hart. I mess with him a lot. Oh, shout out to Cat Williams too. He just made that. He's where's he gonna be? I think he's going down AC or something real soon.
Is he?
So he's getting back out there. Yeah.
I wonder if he still got that.
Right. I feel like he he's recovering enough to where he's getting back out there. You know what I mean? So.
I seen the Dave Chappelle draw, and he was talking about Kevin Hart and Cat Williams. He was like, yeah, I fucks with Kevin Williams. The only person that's really mad at him is Cat Williams and shit. I don't really fuck with Kevin like that.
Yeah. Yeah, Kevin kind of came in and stole where Cat started declining. Like, as soon as he started declining, he took that, and he's definitely, I would say, in the lead right now for comedians. Definitely, that's my boy.
I feel like he naturally funny though.
Yeah,
He just got it naturally. Like, he ain't really got to put too much hard work in to come up with material. You see him come on stage and you smiling.
Yep.
He got a good business mind too. His team around him, he do good business.
That's the thing. He's got a great team too. He really does. And that's brings back what we were saying earlier. You know what I mean? It's all about having a strong team.
That's real.
It's what it is.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Facts. So if everybody isn't having any plans tonight and hasn't gone out and done anything yet, you go check my boys out at the 706 East Landis Ave, Vineland, New Jersey. The show is called Back to the Juicer. My man's J-Don and Craig Lynch, my co-hosts, are out there performing right now. So if you ain't doing nothing, get out there and do something. So this is full-time radio show on the ABM 101. Go and check it out online, abm101.com. all of our shows, everything that ABM does, all recorded on there. So I'd like everybody to check that out. You know, this is Lanice London. She started off February, the month of the ladies. She got the first spot. She got the first crack at it. You understand?
Love, that's definitely love.
So it was a great time here tonight and all that. We're doing a wrap up right now. So if anybody didn't tune in earlier, get at Lanice London. She if you want, you can shout out your platforms, your YouTube and everything.
So if you hit me up, Facebook, Instagram, just SLH Photography. You know, get with me. I know everybody getting them income taxes, so hit me up. Let's work.
You heard that? SLH Photographies. Holla at her. Yeah, check her out, man. She's real dope. She's real good. I had a good time meeting you and actually getting to talk
absolutely.
and all that.
Dope interview. I had fun.
Yeah, it was definitely a good time. You know, and your peoples and all that. Thanks you guys for coming up here, Ace, everybody. You know what I mean? So definitely. So everybody, like I said, go out there once again to the 706 East Landers. My bad that we ain't got a lot of visuals going on here tonight, but definitely there's a pretty model in the building, everybody. You know what I mean? She'll make people smile, that's for sure. So we got everybody go check out 706 East Landon Ave, Vineland, New Jersey, man. The show's going on till I think 11 or 12 o'clock. So get back at us. We'll be back here next Friday. J. Dot and Craig Lynch, co-hosts, they will be back in the building. And everybody have a great night. Be safe out there. Have a good time. Pre-game for the Super Bowl already. Screw it. Most people got off on the weekends. I'm about to be, messed up for the next couple of days. So I'm gonna have a good time. So this is the full-time radio show on the ABM 101 station. For the record, fuck trash rappers. I'm your host, Johnny Checks. Catch you guys next Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. We out. Deuces.